By using the AIM diffusion field as a medium, I was able to construct a network. And by distributing the processing across multiple brains, I can enable complex computations. That's what the level upper really is.
But why?
I requested the use of tree diagram. I needed access to it to perform certain simulations. But for whatever reason, I was denied. I needed a computational device in its place.
You've used their brains to construct a computer?
I've put about 10,000 of them together. That should be an adequate substitute. Don't give me such a reproachful look. It will all be over soon enough. And once it is, everyone will be released. This is a treatment program. It will uninstall the level upper. I'm giving it to you. There are no lasting after effects. Everything will return to normal, and nobody will be lost in the process.
And I'm supposed to trust you? You give me this thing that probably hasn't even been tested before, and I should just take it without asking questions?
You have quite a harsh view of me.
Yes, Dr. Kiyama is not at this location. Copy that. We are seizing all data.
What is all this? That's not good.
It looks like they've already arrived. It hasn't been long enough since they lost contact with you for that to be the reason they're making this move. They must have figured it out some other way. I programmed my equipment with security measures in the event it was booted without following designated protocols. Those measures have been activated, which means all data on the level upper has been lost. The only means of waking the sleepers now is what you're holding there in your hand. So take good care of it.
Attention, Harumi Kiyama!
Anti-skill is here, huh? One thing that I can say for them is that they sure move fast when their orders come from the top.
You are under arrest for suspicion of distributing the level upper. Surrender yourself at once.
What are you gonna do? It looks like this is the end of the line for you.
The level upper is a program. It was designed for making computing equipment through the use of human brain activity. But that isn't all. It also generates a certain byproduct within its users. I've got an interesting demonstration for you.
I want you to slowly place both hands behind your head and lie down on your stomach.
The girl hostage appears unharmed.
Secure her!
What was that? I can't control myself!
Impossible! She's an Esper? Keep the change. And please, get out of here quickly.
Why? What's happening?
Kuroko, tell me what's going on! Kuroko! Anti-skill managed to locate Kiyama, but she's engaging them. What's more, she's using an ability. What are you saying? Is she an Esper?
The databank doesn't show any record of her receiving any ability development. Even so. She is clearly using some kind of ability. And what's more, it looks like there have to be multiple abilities in play.
No way! No one ever has more than one ability. There are no exceptions, are there? Maybe it has something to do with the level upper. In her system, she has 10,000 espers synaptically linked like some kind of bizarre computer network. They can be thought of as one giant brain. If she can really control them, she should be able to do things that no normal brain could do alone. If my guess is correct, then Kiyama's become something entirely new. The phantom being that nobody thought could actually exist. A compound esper. Dual skill. Anti-skills wiped out. All of them. Ueharu! Are you all right?
You can relax. She just caught an aftershock from the fighting and got knocked out. Her life is in no danger. Makoto Misaka, one of only 7 level 5s in Academy City. Despite your extensive skill and experience, I doubt you have fought against an opponent like me. Do you think you'll be able to stop me when I have the power of 10,000 minds at my disposal?
That's what you want to know? Can I stop you? Of course I can! You're full of surprises. You really can use a lot of different abilities, can't you? This dual skill thing's pretty fascinating. It should make for an interesting battle.
You'll find my ability is different in nature and in name than the impossible power people speak of. It should be called multi-skill.
Call it whatever you want for all I care. A new name won't change what I'm going to do to you!
Is something wrong? You knew I could use multiple abilities, but you didn't think I could use them all at once.
Is she insane? She wields those abilities without any concern of getting caught up in them?
That was anticlimactic. I would have thought a level 5 would be capable of more than that.
So you were able to counter one of my shots. Don't think that means you won! Huh? Oh, crap!
Why don't you stop this foolishness? There's just one little matter that I need to look into further, and once that's done, I'll release all of them. I won't sacrifice anyone.
Are you kidding me? You won't sacrifice anyone? What about all the people you've dragged into this? What about all the people whose lives you've toyed with? After all you've done, there's no chance you're getting away with it!
Good grief. You may be a level 5, but still you have no idea how the world works, do you?
Not the twisted world you live in!
You undergo a special ability development on a daily basis. Do you really think everything they do in this city is safe and humane? The powers that be in Academy City are concealing something very important about these abilities. The teachers who work here know nothing about it. But they're still developing the brains of their young students every day. Can you begin to understand how dangerous that might be?
I'll admit that's quite an interesting story you just told. And I'll be sure to take a nice long look into it. Once I'm taking you into custody.
That will have to wait. I've got other things to tend to at the moment.
Empty cans? Gravitons!
So what will you do now?
That's easy. Blow them away!
That's very impressive. Too bad.
Well, I made short work of those. Are we done yet?
I expected you to give me more trouble than that. Is that really all you've got? Level 5. I suppose you'll hold it against me.
Look at that. I caught you.
Impossible. You used magnetics to make yourself a shield.
I'll shock you at point-blank range. It didn't work against this idiot, I know. But I don't think even you possess an ability as out of this world as his is. Too slow! I admit, I did hold back on you a little. Teacher? What the? I'm hearing this directly in my head. Am I hearing Dr. Kiyama's memories? I must have created an electrical current between us that allows me to hear them. Teacher! Hi, Miss Kiyama.
Me, a teacher? This must be some kind of joke, right?
Not at all. Why, is there a problem? You do have a teaching certificate, don't you?
Yes.
In that case, what could be so out of place about you taking up a position as a teacher?
That certificate's just something I happened to get along the way.
I know research is your preferred area. I'm not asking you to give it up. Far from it, in fact. I'm asking you to head up a high-level experiment that's being backed by the board of directors themselves.
You really mean it?
You see those children down there? They're what we refer to as child errors. For whatever reason, they were abandoned here in Academy City. They have no other family.
Huh.
They are also the subjects of this experiment, as well as the students who you will be teaching. In order for the experiment to succeed, we will need to keep detailed growth data on each one of the subjects, analyze them meticulously, and make any necessary adjustments as time goes on. I'm sure you can see that having their teacher handle that will save a lot of trouble.
I guess so. It does sound more efficient. My name is Harumi Kiyama, and starting today, I'm going to be your teacher. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, teacher!
This is not gonna be easy.
She fell for it! We got the teacher! We got the teacher! You too! Are you okay, Miss Kiyama?
Yeah, it's a sunny day. This shouldn't take long to dry outside.
You can't change your clothes out here! Boys, look away right now! Seriously, you can't do
Give me
that
a break. It's not like we'd be interested in a flat chest like that anyway.
Come on again.
Me? Flat-chested. I hate children. They have no decency.
You're not really very pretty, teacher. Do you have a boyfriend?
What? What was that?
Didn't think so, but I'll be your boyfriend if you want.
They have no manners. And if you'll just look at your books... Oh! They play stupid pranks. I see that you're sad. If there's something bothering you, I'd be happy to listen. They're far too emotional.
Hey! You can't be fussy, eat it all!
They're overly familiar and they become attached too quickly. I really hate children. Idasuki, what's wrong?
Oh, Miss Kiyama! I slipped in the rain and fell.
My apartment isn't far from here. Would you like to wash up?
You mean it? Wow, a bathtub!
Is taking a bath that exciting?
Yeah! At my facility, we only get 2 showers a week. So, can I really use it?
Yeah.
Hooray! I'm gonna brag to all the others! Teacher? Do you think if I tried really hard, I could make it to level 4 or even 5 someday?
At this stage, it's too early to know one way or the other. Do you want to be a high-level Esper when you get older?
Mm-hmm. Well, of course. I mean, who wouldn't? An Academy City is going to all this trouble to raise me. I'd like an ability that would help the city in return, you know?
With all this work, I have no time for my research anymore. Teaching is a real pain in the neck. On top of which, I hate children. They're indelicate, annoying, and loud.
Hey, teacher, will you be my girlfriend, please?
Yeah, whatever. They have no manners.
Yay!
They play stupid pranks. Oh, is that me? They're far too emotional.
It's a surprise party just for you! Happy birthday, teacher! How old are you surprised? Do you like the decorations? What did we say?
You have to eat it all, right?
I knew you could do it!
Children are... You'll feel a slight prick.
Anything unusual here?
No, no problem so far. We're fine too.
Okay, great.
Are you frightened?
Not one bit. After all, you're in charge of this experiment, aren't you? I completely trust you, teacher.
Do I finally get to stop playing teacher now?
Don't
dopamine levels are dropping. Anticholinergics are having no effect. Hypovolemic shock is setting in from the burns.
Lactated ringer solution. Transfusion. Stat.
There's nothing more we can do. Hurry and contact the hospital.
No, we won't do anything of the sort.
But if we don't do something right now...
Are you a scientist or not? Don't get frantic. Just gather all the data you can. I'm ordering you to keep this experiment strictly in-house. Everything was completed here without any incident. Nobody saw anything out of the ordinary. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Don't worry, you did your job and you did it well. It is a pity this had to happen to them. But that's how scientific progress is made, after all. You don't need to worry yourself about this little accident. I'm still expecting great things from you in the future.
What was that?
You saw what we did?
Half the street's been blown away. It's Misaka. What were they doing?
On the record or off of it. Officially, it was designed as a test in controlling AIM diffusion fields. But the real study was on the effects of pushing an ability beyond its natural limit. They overstimulated the children's AIM diffusion fields in order to study runaway abilities firsthand.
Then,
They were intentionally manipulated to run out of control. But I didn't realize what was going on until after it happened.
experiments on the children.
Innocent little kids. And even after all this time, they still haven't woken up. We stole their youth from them, and for what? To turn them into laboratory rats?
But if something that terrible happened, why didn't you report it to Anti-Skill?
23 times. That's how many times I requested to use tree diagram. If I could just get access to it, I could use it to find a way to retrieve them. I could run simulations to uncover the true cause of the accident. Tree diagram is the greatest supercomputer in Academy City. If I'd had it, I could have brought those children back. I could have set them free to laugh and run and play in the park like children are supposed to. But I was always turned down. 23 times they said no! Don't you get it? The board of directors was in on it. There's no way Anti-Skill would act!
There must have been a better solution than this!
You understand nothing! I would do anything to save them. Anything in the entire world. If the whole city can hate and revile me, I don't care. I'm not going to let anything stop me now!
Hey, what's wrong?
The network. It's out of control.